This is P9 with another live stream. And I just wanted to get on here. I say that I'm going to get on here and probably be on here no more than an hour. But a lot of time, like in a lot of instances, I end up being on here. We get into a really good discussion. And I end up being on here way longer than what I initially anticipated or initially planned to. So I'm just going to wait for some people to get in here in the live stream. This is why I love this community, though. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that this community, it's real people. It's a bunch of genuine people in this community. You know what I'm saying? A lot of whom I can relate to. You got a lot of people who want to see each other win. And it's always good to be around people like that and to be connected with people like that who want to see you win. I want to see each and every one of you win. You know what I'm saying? I've always been that type of person. Even if somebody was doing better than I was and they was at a position where they were winning, that always made me feel good. Like, I've never been the type of person that had that crab in the barrel mentality. I like to bring attention to those places that go, that kind of go under the radar and show the people that, yeah, it's more to the United States than just, it's more to the U.S. than just the Dallases and the Miamis and the ATLs. It's a lot more. It's a lot of cool places you can go that don't really get a lot of attention, I'm standing here on the Coosa River Bridge, overlooking the Coosa River, which runs through both sides of Gadsden. And across from here, you can see a railroad bridge. And also over there is a riverfront park. But this is the Coosa River as I get ready to explore the historic city of Gadsden, Alabama, Tupelo, Mississippi, Oxford, Mississippi, Council Bluffs, Iowa, Stockton, California, Nashville, Tennessee, Cincinnati, Ohio, Midtown, Atlanta, Georgia. I haven't cammed up like this, at least not for this extended amount of time, in quite some time. So if you notice me being a little nervous, I'm not nervous, but it's just something I have to get back used to. I'm usually the guy behind the camera. So that's pretty much it. That's me in a nutshell. It's P9. And again, guys, keep tuning in. Work schedules can be challenging, but I don't let that stop me. I feel like I'm the one who basically embraces challenge. And yeah, that's me in a nutshell. So, but again, thanks for watching, and thanks for those who subscribed to me recently and commented. Y'all made this live stream really, really dope. It was a really good live stream, very nostalgic, very informative. We just had a really good vibe, and everybody I met for the first time, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And you guys be safe. Have a great evening. And I'll see you guys on tomorrow with another live. Peace.
Hey, you guys. P9, how you feeling over there?
Oh, feeling great. I really, I definitely have to start off by saying that was a really nice compilation of my, lives and vlogs and stuff like that. I wasn't even expecting that. That caught me off guard. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I appreciate that, and appreciate you for having me back on your platform.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so happy that you was able to make it back on for season 2. I'm so geek. Shout out to everybody in the building. I really appreciate y'all. I see Jeffrey. I see my twin, Bambi, Tina, Yaya, Melissa in the building. You feel me? My girl Tips Take is in the building. I'm so excited to see all of y'all here. Coach Mean Rain is in the building. Yeah. Tina. I see everybody up in here. I really appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all are so lit. K Money in the building. Epi Poo in the building. All right, y'all. So P9. Are you ready to get into these 20 questions?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go ahead and do this. So, last time when I had interviewed you, you actually had 295 videos. Well, as far as right now, you have 295 videos, you have 1,430 plus subs, and you have 113,062 views. So that's your stats right now, which is actually really, really impressive. I was like, okay, because when I looked at mine, I seen that I was almost at 100,000. So to see that you're actually past that is really impressive. I really enjoy that, especially since we have the same amount of videos. I was like, I need to step in my game. P9 is doing his thing. Okay.
Oh, well, congratulations to you as well. Like for I see you're elevating and coming up there. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm just glad to see that we pretty much started around the same time, and to see each other, grow on this platform is just really humbling, and it's really a cool thing.
Yes. Okay. So the last time that I interviewed you, it was January 27th of 2025. So that was a good minute ago, all the way in the beginning of this year. So I'm so
Oh yeah.
excited to just like get into everything. When I asked you your first question on our last interview, it was what made you want to get on YouTube? You had stated that you wanted to showcase what you're interested in, and you wanted to be able to pretty much carry that on with your journey here on YouTube. I see that that's literally technically what you still been doing as far as like the viewing all the different cities and stuff. Do you have anything new that you think you're going to bring as far as like how you're going to showcase the like your vlogs the way that you do them, or are you going to like continue on what's already been working for you?
Well, I'm pretty much going to continue doing the same type of work, except maybe make some modifications as far as like, I might it'll still be pretty much the same thing, going to these places and everything, doing commentary, but I'm also thinking about incorporating like some voiceover, like narration as far as
Mhm.
over certain scenes, and like also incorporating some drone footage, so just kind
Oh,
of
that'll be
you know
dope.
taking it to another level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, that's
So
gonna be so lit. It would be dope to
yeah,
be able to see all those places from like a different like level, like a different height or angle. That would be fly.
yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, my next question I have for you here is how has your personal relationship with traveling elevated since you began documenting it on YouTube?
Well, it's definitely given me a different perspective that I've never had before. Like when I go to places, it would just be kind of like I would travel, like I would travel to places and just like, I just basically just get kind of like the surface level stuff. So just basically just go there. In other words, just go there and like just go there and just basically enjoy the place, but not really understand the significance of where I've been at. Like now it's
Mm,
like, now that I've been documenting these documenting these travels, it's just making me more curious, and makes basically make me look at it from a it's basically like you're telling a story, you know what I'm saying? You're telling a
yeah.
story, and you're it's like I'm documenting it and telling a story, and like I feel like I have some stuff uh that just it's valuable in a sense that like I can look back at it years from now and really appreciate actually going to these places, because not only did I go
Yeah.
there just to enjoy it, not just to enjoy the actual city, but just to actually learn something, and actually be able to showcase it to people, is and them actually interacting and appreciating it and leaving their commentary or leaving their comments and feedback. It just makes the experience just much more I guess it just makes it much more worthwhile, you know.
Yeah, I definitely love that because I feel the same way when it comes to my vlogs too. So I completely understand where you're coming from with that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. Mhm.
Okay. So my next question I have for you here is what's the hardest choice you ever had to make that completely changed your life?
The hardest choice that I ever had to make that completely changed my life, I would say going to therapy. Going to therapy. That
Okay.
was the biggest. I think that was the biggest challenge for me personally because I was always the type of person who for a period of time in my life, like I was always the type of person that thought that I could just deal with life. I don't need to talk to anybody, or I don't need to talk about my problems, or I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? I'm good, you know what I'm saying? I don't, but and I was like, I don't want to show any type of vulnerability, that type of stuff,
Yeah.
That was the biggest thing for me to do. But until everything just mounted up, all the things that I was going through in my personal life, as far as dealing with deaths in the family, like losing my grandparents, losing my uncle to
Wow.
cancer. All these things was compiling up. Going through a mild depression. I guess you can call it mild depression. Financial problems. All these things just felt like it felt like everything was mounting up, and I was just like, you know what? I gotta overcome this, not wanting to talk about my problems, just go after it and just realize that we as humans, we're human beings. We go through stuff. It is what it is. It felt good just to be able to go and talk about that. Realistically, that was the springboard really into starting this channel. I went to therapy literally probably a little less than a year before I started this channel, and it changed my life like drastically. And I'm glad I did it.
Oh, I really love that. And condolences because it's so difficult actually having to lose people that you love. That's
Yes,
really
absolutely,
crazy. Okay.
most definitely.
Well, sure. Speaking of that, I do want to ask this question since we're on the topic of it. Would you rather betray your best friend to live or stay loyal, but a family member would have to face death?
Ooh. Mm, let me see. Uh, I'll probably have to say betray my best friend. I guess the first one I had to betray my best friend. Like I know it's crazy as it may sound. Like I think that would be an easier decision for me to make. Honestly,
Lily said, depends on the family member.
well, yeah,
Lily is a mess, child. So don't
yeah.
play with her.
Oh man, Lily, something else.
Lily is so funny. That is hilarious. Okay. So, my next question is do you think that people are born good, or do you think that goodness is learned along the way?
Um, I feel like everybody's born with a pure heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're born, I feel like a new life when they're brought into this world. I feel like you have a pure heart. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, I always thought that like evil, like people that like if you become evil, I feel like a lot of that stuff is learned. By probably by virtue of who you're around or who's raising you. I feel like those things are learned as you go on, as far as the evil is concerned. But I feel like everybody is born good, with a pure heart, with good intentions. You know.
Yeah, I honestly think that too. I do feel like any bad type of thing is really it's really learned. I feel like
Yeah.
some people do think that some people may have like traits in their bloodline that is just passed down. Like if your dad was like some type of crazy man, then maybe their
Mm.
kids is gonna be that type of way.
Hmm.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like that is honestly taught because I feel like you can if you grow up with the right type of people that's around you and that's like showing you how you should be as far as how they're moving in life, and you have to literally watch them and take their footsteps, you're gonna probably follow in the same way as that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
definitely.
almost like a dog being like raised by a cat. You know what I'm saying? You're probably not
Right.
going to have those same like dog instincts. You're probably going to have more of a cat behavior or something like that because of the footsteps that you're following. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like that for real. Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here in the live. This is 20 Questions with Jay, the re up, and I am here with P9 Travel Blogs. Please make sure to go over to his channel, subscribe, and check out his content. So, my next question for you here is, if you had to risk your life to protect someone or something, but it wasn't someone that you knew or it wasn't something that you had, what or who would it have to be and why?
Huh. If it had been somebody, somebody or something. Let me see. If I had to risk my life protecting someone, uh, I would definitely say, uh, I would definitely say someone who's genuinely close to me. You know, generally somebody who's genuinely close to me, like whether it be a relative or a really close friend.
No, but it has to be someone that you don't know or
Oh,
something that you
somebody.
don't have.
Oh, somebody I don't know. Oh, uh, that's tough. When that's tough. Oh, that's tough, right? Somebody I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, uh, that's a tough one. It would probably, but
That's what I
I would
thought
probably
too.
say
That's
it'll probably be
exactly
like
what I
a
thought.
child. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's a good one. I didn't even think. Yeah, like if I see a child in danger, like, and I see something like, I gotta, I can't let nothing go down when it's a little child. You know what I'm saying? Like, there, if I'm in a position to, protect that child, if somebody, and is in harm's way, then yeah, it's like all bets are off at that point. You know, I can't let nothing go down. Like, even if it puts me at risk, it is what it is. But yeah, kids are off limits.
Yeah, I feel the same way for sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. So, my next question for you here is, what's a good belief that you had to unlearn in order to grow?
A belief that I learned that I had to let go. Let me see. Uh, well, um, I feel like the biggest belief that I felt like I had to let go was believing, like people. When I grew up, quite frankly, a lot of times I grew up learning that, that people of the opposite race, were all inherently evil people. And I took that with me throughout much of my, like, adolescent years, early adulthood years. So basically, you know, I was just taught to look at people. I was taught to look at those type of people, whether it be like white or any other race of people, like they're inherently evil. And I learned, and I knew that I had that belief for a long time until I realized I had to actually experience life for myself for a lot of that stuff to be really, like, it's really not, a lot of it's just, like, not true. I've met people of a various amount of races and cultures, and realized people are people, regardless. People are people. It's all about what's inside that matters the most. And I learned that, the more I got out there and started meeting people, and instead of just, being stuck in my beliefs.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely understand. I kind of feel the same way. I ain't even gonna hold you. I do. And I feel like a lot of people would agree with that too. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So, We're going to get into the next segment. This is called Fix Your Attitude for Better or for Worse. So I'm going to start the sentence for you, and you're going to complete it however you feel fit, either for better or for worse. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the first one I have for you here is, if I was your mirror, I would tell you.
If I was your mirror, I would tell you, uh, hey, you you're a really amazing person, and you have a lot to offer the world. But you got to know that. You gotta feel it within your heart. You know.
Okay. So the next one is, your food is nasty, but.
Oh man. See, it goes that curveball again. Let me see. Food is nasty, but I'll just try to throw something on it to make it taste better.
Okay. Your food is nasty, but I'll try to throw something on it to make it taste better. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one is, who brought you those clothes? You look like.
Ah, what's this thing? You look like you going places. You look like you going places in life.
Okay. All right. So the next one is, if your pencil could talk, it would say.
My pencil could talk. Uh, it'll it'll just tell. It'll tell like a bunch of stories about life and just about my life and just how I was able to turn things around for the better and basically just make something of myself.
Okay. So the next one is, I hate the ground you walk on because.
Because you think you all that.
All right. Okay. So the next one is, you smell interesting. What is your breath smell like? What does your breath smell like?
Oh wow, you smell interesting. What does your breath smell like? uh like you just got done eating an onion sandwich.
They are so funny in the chat. It would say P9 likes to rub ice cream in people's faces and the Wild It Out and the dump truck at Burning
Bambi.
Man.
I knew Bambi was
What?
coming. I knew. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for Bambi to bring
I
up
know
the
you
ice
over there
cream
answering
cone
this week.
incident.
Yaya is so funny.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can only imagine what Supreme in the chat talking about. I just.
That is so crazy, child. I believe it too. Okay. So the next one is, I thought you was going as yourself for Halloween because.
Because you have a face only a mother could love.
That's actually a good one. I definitely didn't think you was gonna say that. That is so funny. I can only imagine what Supreme would have said to that.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So the next one I have for you here is, I'm sorry, but you look like.
Hmm. I was like, you look like I don't know. It look like you just. It's like you just you hopped out of bed and said screw life.
Yeah, that definitely is that. That definitely gives that. Okay. So the next one is, if hold on, wait. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay. If life looked like you, it would be.
Uh, life look like you. It would be like, man, I just it just ain't worth living anymore.
That is crazy as heck. Okay. So this one is your last one. So your brain must be really small because
Because your what you say, what you say, the thoughts that come out of there match the size of your brain. Like in other words, you think real small.
okay, you are so funny. Okay. That definitely works too. All right. So, my next question for you here is, would you rather be able to read minds, but everyone knows that you're doing it? Or would you rather be completely invisible, but only when you're not moving, you have to stand completely still?
Hmm. Uh, I would say I would see the mind reader. I say I read minds. Yeah.
I would hate that because everybody will know that you're reading their mind. I mean, that would be good if you're like, if you want to do that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Read these thoughts. You are so funny, Trish.
Oh man, Trish coming here with that.
I wouldn't mind that if I was able to I wouldn't mind that if I knew the person that I was talking to in my mind, like we was actually
Mm.
supposed to be talking. But like what if you was reading somebody's mind and you didn't want them to know that you was reading your mind? Like if it was what if it was a girl that you liked and so you was thinking and you wanted to like hear what she thought and while she was thinking she can like hear you like listening in, like talking to her in her mind or something like that. Like that would creep her out. She probably wouldn't even want to talk to you no more. Or she probably wouldn't want to come your way.
But it can be kind of scary too. You know what I'm saying? Like you just reading people's minds. Some people, it's just like, what if you read their minds and be like, wow, how can you think about some stuff like this? You know? Like,
Supreme said
mm.
that was a Mel Gibson movie. That's interesting. I don't know if I ever seen one, but okay. All
What
right.
mind
So,
reading?
but you're picking the mind reading, right?
Yeah, I give it by a little edge. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. I feel like Trish says she agrees. She's going with the mind reading also. Okay.
Yeah.
So, my next question for you here is if you only had 24 hours to live, what's the very last thing you'll do and why?
Only 24 hours to live. Uh, I would probably say I would do things that I wouldn't even. I probably just say I just go all out and do things that I probably wouldn't do otherwise. Because look, if I got 24 hours to live, why not just go all out? You know what I'm saying? Go out. I might actually skydive, scuba dive. Do something that the people, do something like that. Just be all out
Right.
adventurous.
Okay.
Supreme said he couldn't answer it on YouTube. Oh wow, wow.
That is so funny. Okay. So, my next question for you here is would you rather have someone shoot an apple off the top of your head with a bow and arrow blindfolded? Or would you rather steal someone else's newborn from the hospital?
Hmm. hmm. I say I'll take my chances with the bow and arrow, blindfolded.
The art of becoming or being and becoming, said the apple also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people would do that, but honestly, that is That's a hard chance to take. Honestly, both of
Yeah,
them is a hard chance to take. I ain't
yeah.
gonna hold you.
That's a
Okay.
tough one. Mhm.
For real. Okay. So my next question for you here is, do you believe that people are created to follow their destiny, or do they create their destiny by themselves?
Create their destiny by themselves.
You think so?
hmm You know, I feel like, I feel like everybody is, I feel like everybody can, like, if you, as long as you have control over your life, you have control over, you can basically write your own story, create your own destiny, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Trisha's so funny. She said, "I'll steal the newborn and return it immediately."
Trish says she don't want to risk the apple, huh?
They will get the arrow if you take my baby. That is so funny. I feel
Yeah.
you on that. Okay. So my next question for you here is, which one would you say is better, to forgive and move on, or remember and protect yourself?
Hmm. That one's tough because, and the only reason I say that is because I feel like it really depends on the situation, realistically. But being that I'm such a forgiving person, I probably would just forgive and move on, you know, and then you know what I'm saying, and just from there, just be very just I guess just whoever I forgive, just be just really careful, I guess, moving forward how I deal with them, or they, stuff like that.
I feel you on that for sure. Okay. So my next question is, would you rather live with regret for the rest of your life, or live with shame for the rest of your life?
Hmm. Wow, that's tough. Ooh, we. Uh, I say, I think living with, for me, I think, I feel like you can get over shame a little bit more, better than you can get over regret. You know what I'm saying? I feel like living with shame would probably be a little bit more bearable than the regret part, you know, because regretting stuff it takes a huge. I feel like regretting things take a huge toll on you mentally, you know. You know what I'm saying? Even though
Yeah,
shame is, because I feel like shame is pretty much just, you can kind of deal with that a little bit better, you know.
I feel you on that. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into the next segment. This one is called Caption This. Okay. So you said, I regret my baby mama and I'm ashamed. Child, that is so funny. Okay, so I'm about to show you some pictures, and when I show you the picture, I want you to say a caption for that picture, okay?
Okay.
All right, so here is the first one. So caption this.
Caption this. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Like, what are those on your feet? Like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on with your footwear? Like, what's happening?
Okay, you're going straight to the foot game on that one. Okay, so here's the next one. Caption this.
Like seriously, really? Did you really just say that?
Coach is so funny.
I said
That
pregnant
is what
again.
that's given. For the Cardi B one, pregnant again. That is so funny. Okay.
Oh man.
All right, so for this next one, I have 3 people in the picture. I want you to tell me what you think each one of them caption would be, okay?
Okay.
All right, so caption this. So the one on the far right is Mimi. What would you caption her expression?
Like I was. Oh wow. Her expression looks like it look like she's over whatever it is. She's over it. She ready to look like she ready to scrap. Like yeah, I wish whoever this is you looking at. I wish this person would. I wish this person would. You know.
Okay, what about the guy in the middle?
Oh god. Oh man, I'm about to get it. Wow. Okay, I'm about to. I don't know what. I don't even know how to explain this dude right here. Yeah, he looked like he just whatever's about to go down. It just looked like he all for it. He all for it. Like so. Yeah, yeah. You know, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here for the entertainment. I'm here for whatever. You know.
Okay, so what about the one on the left?
Like she's saying, "Ooh, this is getting good. This is getting good. It's getting spicy."
Yeah, Jocelyn, Stevie J, and Mimi.
Oh wow.
Yo, that is actually so funny. Because you know what? You know what's so funny about this picture? So in this picture, what if you ever seen Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, in this very scene, what was happening? Jocelyn had to go to therapy with Mimi and Stevie J. All 3 of them went to therapy because Stevie J was actually seeing the both of them together. Like both of them basically was his girlfriends. So in
Oh
this very
wow.
moment, like a couple seconds prior to this moment, Jocelyn's nose was sweating and Stevie J had like dabbed some tissue on her nose. And so Mimi got pissed and they was talking to the therapist. And so that's why she's smiling because she know that she got the upper hand right now. Mimi's pissed off because Stevie J just really tried her and this nigga is just enjoying his life. So that's literally what is going on right now.
Oh wow. Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, you were both of them at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wow. Oh
So
wow.
here's the next one. So caption this.
Mhm. Uh. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. I'm happy about something. Just not sure what it is.
Not sure what it is. That is so funny. Tiff said, not this crazy person. Child.
And she excited. She definitely excited about something.
Oh yeah, she was definitely excited about something for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the next one. So caption this.
Oh man. Well, you guys, this is what I'm about to start I'm about to start this vlog or this live stream and let you guys know what's going on in my life today. That's Faith Marie. I just noticed. That's
Yeah.
Faith. Oh wow.
Now what I'm trying to say is period Tiff. Okay.
Supreme. Oh, Supreme. Shut up, Supreme.
All right. So here's the next one. So caption this.
Uh. Oh man, hold on. You got me messed up. Whoever she looking at, they got her. Hey, they got her messed up for real. She look like she whoever she looking at. It's like
That's definitely giving that Bambi. I know that's definitely it right there, babe.
now wait a
Hmm.
minute, yeah, now wait a goddamn minute. Yeah, it does give off that type of vibe though, for real.
Oh, you gonna
Oh,
go
you
there?
gonna go
Yeah,
there?
that's definitely giving that too. Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Did she just really say that? Yeah, yeah, that's definitely giving that. Okay, baby. Yeah. Okay. So here's the next one. So caption this.
Like really, you gonna say that? You gonna say that to me? No, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You want to run that by me again? One more time.
Not one more time. That is so funny. Okay. So here's the next one. So caption this.
Man, let me see. Like really, bro. Really, bro. Don't do me like that. Really, bro. Stash.
It is giving that though. It is
Yeah,
giving
boy.
really, bruh. Yeah. Okay. So here's the next one. So caption this.
Let me see. This right here. This right now. And this right here. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I'm thinking about something else. Hold on. Uh, Hold on. I don't know. This was tough. It was like he finna roast somebody though. I just feel like he reacted to somebody in the crowd. He finna roast. He finna roast somebody in the crowd. Like somebody that was in there talk out in the crowd talking smack. Like he finna go in on somebody. Did that really just happen? Uh,
Okay. So here's the last one. So caption this.
oh man. Hey, let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all what happened yesterday. Let me tell y'all what's happened yesterday. Let me tell y'all what happened earlier today. You know what I'm saying? I got some tea. I got some tea to spill today.
Babe, I cannot deal with this girl.
No,
No
no, Faith
freaking
didn't.
way.
Oh, Faith did.
Nah, I think Faith hit that on the head. That is giving. What?
I mean, I'm thinking that sound bite. I hear that sound bite playing in my mind right now.
Yo, I'm freaking dead. That
And
is
Uncle
so
Ruckus said,
freaking funny.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah, I forgot about that. I ain't even gonna hold you. Can't forget about the period.
That is so funny, child. Nah, but
Yeah.
Faith talking about this some pouch. That I feel like that hits it on the head. I ain't even gonna hold you on that part. That hits it on the head for real. Yes,
For
exactly.
sure.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay.
Oh man.
All right. So my next question for you here is what's a goal you want to make on your channel before the ending of this year?
The goal I would like to make on the channel by the end of this year is to either reach or exceed 2,000 subscribers.
Okay, I can see that too. I feel the same way. I think I want to be able to reach 2,000 subscribers, and I know I can. So
Oh
I'm
yeah,
definitely that's a goal for
yeah.
me too.
I know you'll do it.
Yeah, I know we gonna do it. We
We
definitely
gonna
gonna do it.
yeah, we gonna
Okay.
do it for sure. For sure. Speaking it into existence. Yep.
Okay. So my next question for you here is: would you rather date someone way out of your league or date someone way below it?
Oh, I say out of my league.
You rather date someone out of your league?
Yeah, out of my league.
Why would
Cause
you
I
want
know
to do that?
because I know I know to a degree, you know what I'm saying? I know to a degree that's kind of that's like I feel like that's competition. Like, or how can I say that? It feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could like it I guess it gives me more confidence, I guess, you know. Gives me a little bit more confidence. Knowing that I got somebody out my league. Even though it might be a little, you know what I'm saying, it might be some, you know, it might be a little complications there, I guess, you know, as far as but you know, I feel like if I get somebody out my league, I feel like I don't really accomplish something,
I
you
feel
know.
you. I feel like a lot of good people would not a lot of good, but I feel like a lot of people would want to say that. I feel like there's a lot of people that also would say someone below it. And I feel like that
Mm,
has to do with just them as a person, honestly. Like either
yeah.
them not being as confident or
Mm,
something of that nature. But yeah, you can elevate with someone like that if beneath you, if beneath you don't want to go down or backwards. Yeah, that's
okay.
true.
Yeah. Facts.
Hmm. Yeah, that's
Facts.
so true.
I agree.
Nobody's out of your league, but period.
There we go.
That's on
That's what I'm talking
period. And that's on
about.
period.
Yes.
Okay. So my next question for you here is: what if you woke up tomorrow with no memory of who you are? How would you rebuild your life?
Hmm. No memory of who I am. How would I rebuild my life? Huh. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Let me see. I'll probably say. I'll probably say just start with the basics. You know, just start with the basics. So just try to, you know, like just do things that I'm supposed to know how. Like basically try to, try to learn things that I forgot, or try to, you know, or in order to rebuild myself, I guess just try to. I guess just have to start from scratch. Just learn some new stuff, learn some new skills, um, and just build from there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I say that's probably the biggest thing. But I saw what Supreme wrote. Dang, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Supreme is so freaking funny. Okay. So, my next question for you here is: if you had to pick a villain to help you take over the world, who of these two would you pick? Would you pick Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls, or would you pick Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory?
Oh, Dexter for sure. Definitely
Dexter?
Dexter. Definitely. Hey man, all them inventions, he be up in the lab just cooking up some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. You know.
I mean, shoot, so does Mojo Jojo. He does the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. No.
But nah, I feel you. Honestly, I think I would probably go with Dexter too. He's
Yeah,
just a
man.
bit too, I
You
don't
know what I'm
know.
saying? Look. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as he can keep Didi out the lab, we good. You know what I'm saying? They keep Didi
I
out of there from
know.
destroying all his stuff. We all right. You know.
Right on time, baby. LOL.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay. So, my next question for you here is: if you had to create a law that was focused on only guns, what would it be and why?
hmm. A law focused on guns. Uh,
Hmm.
I was it. It. This is gonna be a good one. Okay. All right. If I could create a law specifically on guns, and I had the power to do so, I would be like, for one, you need to be responsible. You need to be like a responsible person, and I feel like you go take an IQ, you take an IQ test and and get mental evaluate like before you even able to. And they probably already do this, but I'm just adding my little spin on it. Like, look, if you have the IQ of a peanut, you don't go nowhere near a gun. You don't go nowhere near you. It's off limits. We gotta get we gotta do some testing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know smart people. You know, they can be dangerous too. But at the same time, at least it got to be a mixture of intelligence and responsibility because you know those things ain't nothing to play with. Those ain't toys. So we got to make sure they get in the right hands. So yeah, it's just too many of them in the wrong hands, and that's a very dangerous situation.
Yeah, it definitely can turn into a dangerous situation for sure. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So, oh snap. Let me see. I'd give everyone, crazy people, stupid people, responsible people, children, everybody would have one. Children.
Even
Hey, even
okay,
even the children, you gonna give it to the babies.
all right.
Okay. So my next question for you is actually my last question for you. So thank you so much for sticking it in this far to the live, you guys. This is 20 Questions with Jay the Re-Up, and I am here with P9 Travel Vlogs. Please make sure to go over to his channel, subscribe, and check out his content. So this question for you here is, if you have a theme song that played every time you walked into a room, what song would it be and why?
I say the Rocky theme song. The Rocky thing, because that's how that. Hey, I feel like I'm a champion. That's my confidence level. Just feel like I'm a champion, no matter what task I take on. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's already predetermined in my mind that I'm going to be victorious.
That is true. That's most definitely true. And yes, so Supreme says, shout out to P9. He's monetized too if y'all want to show him some love. Do you have a Cash App?
Yes, actually I do. hmm Yes, it's P9 P9 Travel. P9 Travel.
Non travel, period.
hmm
Okay. So
Yeah.
I am going to ask you to pick a number between 1 and 3. So between 1 and 3, 1, 2, and 3, what number do you pick?
One.
1?
hmm
Okay. So number 1 is Stash Cash, which is so
All
crazy that you
right.
picked 1. So Stash Cash is going to be the next person on 20 Questions with Jay, the re-up. I'm
Oh, that's
surprised. I
gonna be
thought you was
fun.
gonna say 3. I don't know why. I just kind of did. But okay. I feel like no one ever picks 1.
Yeah.
So that's funny that you pick 1. Okay. So yes, Stash Cash is going to be the next person on 20 Questions with Jay the Re-Up, and I'm really excited about that. Oh, what did I do here? I just did something. I don't know what the heck I did. Oh
Yeah.
snap. Oh snap. I just messed up. I just removed everybody's comments except for Supreme. I don't even know how I did that.
Hmm. Yeah.
That is crazy. I didn't even know you can do
Yeah,
that.
that is. Yeah, I never knew you could do that. Yeah.
What in the world? I hope it don't stay like that. I don't know what I did. I'm sorry, y'all. Hopefully some of y'all that, well, for the people that ain't Supreme, y'all can comment so I can see if your comment gonna pop up or not. Because I don't know what the heck just happened. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if you can. Oh no, they're here. I was about to say, what in the world? Yeah. Okay. Yes, Supreme for timeout. Did I time him out? Supreme. Oh my gosh. I did not mean to do that. The Supreme View was banned and their comments were removed. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, Supreme. I don't even know how to put you back. Dang, that's crazy. Banned like for life or just for like right now? That's crazy. I am so sorry. I don't know what the heck I have pushed. Hold on. How you remove people? Oh my God. Okay, let me stop touching things. I just banned Stash. I am so sorry, Stash. I did not mean to do that. Let me stop touching this. Okay. I'm gonna stop touching it. I'm so sorry, y'all. All right, so P9, before we go, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Um, I appreciate you once again, Jay, for having me on your platform. This was a whole lot of fun. You know, it's like I expected. Yeah, there was those curveballs, those questions that just threw me completely off guard. And I was like, let me answer these to the best of my ability, and it was a lot of fun. No, I appreciate it. And like I said, we're gonna reach our goals. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna reach our goals. So just manifesting it, and yeah, appreciate everybody for watching, and yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yes, it most definitely was a lot of fun. And I'm so happy that you was able to come on. I definitely wish you the best of success on your YouTube journey here because I know that you're gonna do so good continuing on. And I can't wait to be able to have you on season 3, which is going to be
Yeah,
starting next year, 2026 in March. So I can't wait to get through all of season 2, even though I know it just started, but honey, we are going to be running through all of this. So I'm so excited to get through everything and to get with everyone else. So it's gonna be exciting and really I'm gonna be really geeked to do Stash because yeah, he had a whole
that's
lot
gonna be
going on and
fun.
have a whole lot of questions. But yes, ma'am, P9. Thank y'all so much for being here. This is 20 Questions with Jay, the re-up. And again, I am here with P9 Travel Vlogs. Please make sure to go over to his channel, subscribe, and check out his content. And until next time, I will see y'all later.
This is
I
P9 with another live stream. And I just wanted to get on here. I say that I'm going to get on here and probably be on here no more than an hour. But a lot of time, like in a lot of instances, I end up being on here. We get into a really good discussion. And I end up being on here way longer than what I initially anticipated or initially planned to. So I'm just going to wait for some people to get in here in the live stream. This is why I love this community, though. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that this community, it's real people. It's a bunch of genuine people in this community. You know what I'm saying? A lot of whom I can relate to. You got a lot of people who want to see each other win. And it's always good to be around people like that and to be connected with people like that who want to see you win. I want to see each and every one of you win. You know what I'm saying? I've always been that type of person. Even if somebody was doing better than I was and they was at a position where they were winning, that always made me feel good. Like, I've never been the type of person that had that crab in the barrel mentality. I like to bring attention to those places that go, that kind of go under the radar and show the people that, yeah, it's more to the United States than just, it's more to the U.S. than just the Dallases and the Miamis and the ATLs. It's a lot more. It's a lot of cool places you can go that don't really get a lot of attention, I'm standing here on the Coosa River Bridge, overlooking the Coosa River, which runs through both sides of Gadsden. And across from here, you can see a railroad bridge. And also over there is a riverfront park. But this is the Coosa River as I get ready to explore the historic city of Gadsden, Alabama, Tupelo, Mississippi, Oxford, Mississippi, Council Bluffs, Iowa, Stockton, California, Nashville, Tennessee, Cincinnati, Ohio, Midtown, Atlanta, Georgia. I haven't cammed up like this, at least not for this extended amount of time, in quite some time. So if you notice me being a little nervous, I'm not nervous, but it's just something I have to get back used to. I'm usually the guy behind the camera. So, that's pretty much it. That's me in a nutshell. It's P9. And again, you guys keep tuning in. Work schedules can be challenging, but I don't let that stop me. I feel like I'm the one who basically embraces challenge, and yeah, that's me in a nutshell. So, but again, thanks for watching, and thanks for those who subscribed to me recently and commented.
Y'all made this live stream really, really dope. It was a really good live stream, very nostalgic, very informative. We just had a really good vibe, and everybody I met for the first time, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And you guys be safe. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow with another live. Peace.